Hi, I'm Andrej Larson. Today I'm going to teach you how to pick up Kugler color bar. And hopefully this educational video will help you and your company build a better and brighter future.
First method will be the color drop. Second method, the collar. Third method, color drop onto collar. So, our first step into actually making our piece is cutting up our Kugler bar. Now, there's many ways to cut up our bars, but I prefer the saw. Some people smash them to break them up into certain chunks, but with the saw, I do believe I get more of an accurate reading with how much color I want to use. For a more transparent color, use less. For a more denser color, use more. For your opaque colors, it goes for the same way as your transparent colors. The more you use, the more denser it will be. The less you use, the more transparent it will be. Make sure there is no glass powder or other residues left over from sawing. Making sure that we have a clean piece of color for our light shade or vase. Now that we have our color in the box, we are going to rise the temperature from 0 to 500 Celsius in 1 hour. With your transparent colors, a cooler temperature in your pickup kiln is a better choice. If it is too high, it will stick to your actual kiln shelf. With your opaque colors, you need them at a hotter temperature or else they will break while trying to pick it up. So I usually like to put my opaque colors about 515 to 520. Today's first method will be the color drop. James will be now taking a fresh bit on a putty iron and will be sticking it to our piece of color that's in our color box. We'll be first going with our opaque color. Now that we have our piece of color on a bit iron, we're going to clean it to make sure there's no other further dust or black spots that's on our color. Now your assistant will be heating your color bar for the proper shaping for a color drop. He'll first cool the sides to make sure we have our nice kind of teardrop shape. We want our tip to be colder, but our back to be warmer. Meanwhile, I'll be gathering up clear glass to pop a clear bubble so we can actually put our color bar over the top. We make sure that our clear bubble has a nice thickness all around it and nice and cool, so when we drop our color bar over the top, it'll go nicely over without deforming our clear bubble. The advantage of doing a color drop over a clear bubble is that we now know what our actual bubble looks like, and we can shape it nice and easily, so when we pop our bubble at the end, we know what it will be like. Second method will be the collar pickup. We will take a little gather and put it on the tip of our blow iron and blow through. Once we get a nice little bubble out of the front, we put it into our glory hole, heat it up. We'll spin it out and put it all over our collar, so we have an initial setup of an actual bubble. We have the hole so we can actually stick our piece of color onto it, and we know that we'll have an initial bubble come straight through the pipe instead of breaking through clear. When shaping our color off of our collar, we shape it the same way we would do it with a clear bubble. Cool on the sides and hot on the front, so when it pops, it will actually blow out evenly.
I was going to say, pointing out you have little wrinkles, heat up and melt it over again.
Our third and final method today is the color drop on collar. We have our assistant once again pick up a fresh bit of clear glass and stick it to our color bar. Next, our assistant will be heating up just the very tip, since we are only going to be taking a color drop from that tip. This method is perfect for big production facilities. You can keep using as much color as you like and leave as much as you don't want to use back onto the iron. Once your assistant brings over the color drop and you put it onto your collar, you shape it the same way as you did before on our second method, the collar. When your assistant gets done using the color bar, if you do not need to use it anymore, he can shape it and put it back into a color bar shape and put it away into the annealer.
Stop. Level. Level, please. Well, I hope this video has been helpful for you and your team. Until then, enjoy the glass and enjoy Kugler.